Okay, it actually seems like I need to correct myself. It's all looking like Vultures, Dolla Signs, and Kanye's new album is dropping this Friday. Plus, we're getting a new listening party, and we're getting a documentary for this thing, and we got the cover art. So as I said, we're getting news by the day. Today we'll go over everything that's happened in the past 24 hours, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and it recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So let's start with the exciting stuff that you might have seen all over your timelines over the past 24 hours, but this thing actually appeared on Apple Music to pre-save for December 15th. And if you take a look at the Apple Music page, you can tell it's Vultures by Ye and Dolla Sign, Kanye West, Dolla Sign, Hip Hop Rap, pre-release December 15th. So actually December 15th, this Friday, being the release date, which is pretty interesting because I just talked about it in yesterday's video, how there was no way after that listening party that this thing would drop. And if you take a look at the track list, it is the one that we've been knowing all along. Now, one explanation that we have for the sound of the listening party being that bad and all of the versions being unmastered and not finished is that Ye actually had to play all of the stuff from his phone that might be different versions to the one that actually are uploaded to streaming services. And a lot of people pointed this out. They were asking for the aux cable the entire time. But then it's also like, why can't you keep that organized if it really depends on a fucking aux cable? Bro. Like, I got that in my car. Anyway, with that pre-save, obviously, we also got the cover art, which yet reveals another interesting feature. So let's take a look at this. Now, there's some sort of painting they were going off of, but it's this field. It looks very like death. I don't know, that was the first thing that I associated with this, with like the raven shit on there and with the shovel. It looks like a little cemetery or something, like kind of creepy, but it says Vultures in this font, and then it also says in the bottom right corner, Volume 1, which obviously is interesting because that means there are multiple volumes to Vultures. Now, when we're getting the second volume, I don't know. Thing is, if you take a look at the Vultures page on the Apple Music thing, then you can see that it's actually 18 tracks, so it's not that they're dividing the 18 tracks into different volumes. The volume 1 is the 18 tracks at the point of right now. I don't know how they're gonna, kind of change all of this, but usually also, when the Apple Music page goes up, that means the music is submitted. So those are likely also the final versions of the tracks, at least unless Kanye changes them until the last minute. But that's what it's looking like right now. This all happened a little bit earlier today. Let's talk about some stuff that just came out because there's a bunch of interesting things to consider here as well. Now, first of all, we have a world premiere listening session by DJ Ferris on Power 92 Chicago that is taking place tomorrow night. So the night of release, 7 p.m. CST, December 14th. And this also means that they're releasing this Friday. Otherwise, they wouldn't have somebody hosting a world premiere listening session and having this all set up. So that's kind of what it seems like. I'm not even sure what to make of this. I've seen some other people also claim there's no way this is going to drop, but it's all looking like it actually is going to drop, and hopefully in the correct version with the fully finished songs. Another interesting thing before we talk about the other listening party is that there is a trailer for a documentary going around. Now, I haven't seen this on the official pages, but it's been reposted by like everybody. And this trailer is about 1.5 minutes in length, and it features kind of like the creation process of Vultures. You can see Lil Durk, you can see Kanye recording their verses, in this case for the song Vultures. But this thing is set to premiere on Friday as well. So with the Volume 1 Vultures album, we'll get a Vultures documentary, which I think is cool. I like I always like when artists do this. In the case of Kanye, it's always nice because we get to see kind of a glimpse behind the scenes, because he's been very mysterious over the course of this entire rollout, so it's always nice to get some sort of behind the scenes view. So yeah, let's see how this all plays out, but we're getting a documentary. That is pretty cool. Now let's talk about the really interesting stuff, because there's also on the Yeezy website been going around these images of another listening party taking place, this time in Las Vegas. Now this image has been going around. It says Ye and Dolla Sign Vultures Rave Las Vegas 920. Now 920 is the venue in Las Vegas, and you can see that it says 11/12/13 Yeezy.com. Now 12/13 could refer to December 13th, so tonight. But at the point of recording this, nothing has happened so far, so maybe by the time you're watching this, something has happened. What the 11 is referring to might be PM, so that's the reason why it's not happening yet. If you're watching this, and by the time you're watching this, something is already happening, then please spam my DMs on Discord, join the Discord by the way, or on Instagram, or the comments, if something is happening. But this is looking pretty interesting. Let's see how all of this plays out. But there is another listening party apparently taking place in Las Vegas. What this could be, and maybe this time we're getting the full versions of the songs, that is my hope. Like, maybe this time they got the aux cable. I could lend you my aux cable, bro. And one last thing that I wanted to include in here, because just to me, this is pretty cool. The only tweet that Kanye has up right now on his social media, it was only about an hour ago that he composed this tweet, was about news for the Yeezy design team, and they announced that Gosha Rubchinskiy, you might know him from his own clothing line, a pretty legendary modern day designer in fashion, and he is Yeezy's new head of design. And that is also the reason why we've seen him so many times with Kanye over the course of this rollout. This is pretty big, at least for the fashion side of Yeezy. This is huge. So I don't know why they're doing it around the same time that now the album is dropping, maybe just to create buzz for the entire thing. But hey, I'm here for it. This is looking pretty cool. So that's all the news we've had over the past 24 hours. Obviously, I left out a couple of other things, like another cover going around, also posted by Playboi Carti. But that is up for y'all to still like see over the day. And in the end, it wasn't even correct because we got the cover on Apple Music, so that's why I only included this one. But if I forgot anything, please make sure to let me know in the comments, and let me know when y'all think this is gonna drop. Do you think it's actually gonna be dropping Friday? Do you think that listening party in Las Vegas is actually taking place? So all your thoughts and your theories on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.